Welcome, all you plus two comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Blueprints TV's Noah here, water in hand. I'm a little sick. Um, I'm actually, I was really sick yesterday, but I'm feeling better today. So I'm hoping that this will distract me enough that I'll feel better playing this. So if I'm a little low energy, that's why. Also, if you watched yesterday's stream, and by that I mean day 41, um, you can tell I'm sick. I didn't know it yet, but I'm not. I'm not thriving then. A lot of the same plans as before. We need to try to get the crown to the throne room. We need. Ooh, yeah, we got a lot of money last round, so let's go ahead and look at that cash. $49 to start. That's pretty good. Um, I still need to know the name of this art for the classroom thing. I don't really have time for another classroom run, so I won't be doing that today. Uh, all right, so I woke up with a key card and the file cabinet key because I had the pendant last night. So that's pretty good. So I just need to draft the archives. That is what's key right now. So I'd be okay drafting, the furnace at this point if it meant drafting the archives. But let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We're still really hoping to get the burning lamp and go to the tomb and or the trading post. So we're hoping for those things. Ooh, this sucks for this door. We'll do the bedroom. All right, so now we are okay with this being a dead end. We didn't get that. But we're gonna grab a courtyard. It's a den plus, You get plus one gem, plus whatever other bonuses we end up with. And yeah, I'm gonna grab the Kochak. I know this is really hurting this side of the room, but if I can come in here and ring this here bell and start the day with this, oh my god, that's great. All right, so gems don't matter today, so let's definitely not get the damn hovel because we don't want to do a hovel room. I see an orange in there, but I see a metal detector in here, so we're going this way first. 2 gems. Sweet metal detector. I'm halfway to a burning glass. All I need now is a magnifying glass. So, booking or something like the shop would be good, or parlor rooms sometimes have it for me. Funeral parlor. Let's go ahead and do the funeral parlor. There is a reason for me to go to the clock tower, but I'd like to have multiple exits right now. Because I do want to go back to the clock tower and look at. It would have been fine. It would have been fine. I should have done the clock tower. Let's draft this way though and see what we get. I could do the chapel just for the extra exit. That's just no. It's not worth it. This is so much better. This lets me continue onward, and I just would have done the chapel to, 1, get a red room for my parlor game, or 2, to link it to my bedroom. Let me run to the bedroom and eat my orange. I really would like a reroll die before I head out to the outdoor room. Ooh! Coin purse. That's cool. That was not an orange. Really wanted a reroll dice to be sitting here. Okay. I think I've made a lot of really wrong assumptions about whose bedrooms these are. Because, this is clearly not her ladyship, because her ladyship is in her ladyship's chambers. Maybe this is my mom's bedroom? But I think I'm also very wrong. I thought that the bunk room was my bedroom. My childhood bedroom. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think It's more of, because it says something like Hubie and Simon are the two people that are in the bedrooms. I think it might be my uncle and his brother. That makes a little bit more sense. Broken lever. That's kind of cool. All right. Does broken lever do anything? Let me just do it real quick. Broken lever does not match up with the metal detector. I thought it might have. Okay. Oh, is there something else hidden here? Ah, $2. God, I have so much money. I have so much money. All right, something that tends to be left, please. I think I kind of want to do the passageway and then do a hallway, because that'll get me the secret passage will lead to the passageway, and then I can kind of branch out from there. Because right now I need more ways to go, because right now it's not great. Yeah, so give me the hallways, please. I guess I could have gone green and done a cloister, which probably would have been smarter. Ooh. I have no keys, so I am going to do the passageway. Just money on the ground. Looking like a fool with your money on the ground. All right. That's a shame. No, it's not a shame. I forgot. I have the key card from yesterday. What a great way to start. Okay, this is sealing off that area regardless. Let's do it with the observatory because I need to get my stars back up. And this Terrence doesn't do jack for me because I already have a bracelet. Alrighty. Library, because we got to read the book. That was something I forgot about yesterday. Is new clue is sitting right there, which is super important. Alrighty. Let's go with her ladyship's. Now let's go with the foyer. Let's go with the foyer. Let's get some unlocked doors. Foyer does a lot of good stuff. Okay, and that's going to send me right into right. We're going to head back now, and we're going to draft out of the parlor room because that area is like already doomed. Actually, should I do that, or should I go forward out of the foundation and then take the foundation as a way back, which is what I will actually do. So let's go forward through the foundation. Double checking to see if anything's here. I don't think I've ever found anything in the foyer. Like, this whole area bothers me so much. Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Are these the three people from the history? I forget. William Epson, Baron Thomas Sinclair, and then Major Key. It's like the fact that that says Major Key bothers me so much because we found the one note about how many major keys there are. Like, I'm irked. I'm irked. Straight irked, yo. Oh. Let me draft out of here. I should have gone into the observatory first. Oh, that's locked. All right, well. I'll draft out of here and then we got to go back to the observatory. Let's do the lab first, actually, so we can get a experiment going. Yeah. And I can go to security and add more doors, which is what I'm going to do. Hello? Something beeped when I walked in. Oh, sweet key. Needed that. All right. I feel like I've never noticed whatever that is. Weird. It's been a while since I've paid attention to anything in this room, so I'm just like, hey, what, any of this important in any way? Saw decoration. This is upside down. Huh. That's upside down. That's weird. I just feel like it's been a while since I've given this a real once-over. This is the Kimberly Thompson who works here. Can you please give me an experiment that gives me letters in the mailroom? One key for every 2 hallways in your house. I know I have at least 2 hallways, so that's kind of good. Set your steps to 40 or gain 1. Or I really would like the die. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems, that's worthless. When drafting, if you have a drawing, if you draw a drawing room floor, okay. I've already used one of those. But like the drawing room, the drafting room, the schoolhouse. Experiment started. All right. Let us exit. Oh no. We need to log into the network because I have to do the whole thing with security. Remote terminal exit. Security. Security. I got to remember that, like, sometimes it might behoove me to go into the office so I can do bankroll. Uh-huh. There's a magnifying glass somewhere. Oh my God, I'm like right there. All I need to do is grab the magnifying glass, which is probably in. I wonder if the order means anything. Nah, it's probably alphabetical after fruit gems and stuff. Because my guess is it's in the parlor. It could also be in the library. Security systems, security level. Please set this to high. Thank you. All right, back. Nice. All right, so things are good. Things are really good. We're going to draft out of here, and then we're going to run back and do the observer. But I'm already here, so I should. I actually don't want to burn the key. Yeah, I don't want to burn the key right now. Not for what will go down and like only have one possible way out. It's not worth it. So let's go to the observatory. Yay. So I have 28 stars now, which is a bit of a shame, but it was worth it to launder. All right, give me this. And hey, an extra key. It's the thing I needed. All right. So I'm here, so let's draft out of here. Thing. No. Okay, this is not where the magnifying glass was. Good to know. I'm sure that does something. I'm sure I will eventually find out. I am not drafting the guest bedroom because God forbid. I think I actually... Yeah, there's no... Like, Office does the spreading thing, but I just did that, so I can't do it again. I'm going to get the closet and hope that I get the reroll dice. Dope. Wonderful. So I was going to take the foyer down, but I want to walk, or I was going to take the foundation down, but I want to walk through the workshop anyway, so I'm going to do that. Because I got to pick up the thing, so yeah. Yeah, this makes more sense. Passageway. I know we have to read still. Let's read. Let's read now. I'm not going to spend the time reading, but I'll have editor Noah do it. Oh, also, this is where the magnifying glass is. Perfection. I'm glad I took the time to step in here. All right, new clue. Ooh. The fact that this is purple implies that this book is a bedroom. Okay. Look at the things before editor know it. Whoop. Check out card. Right, no one's ever taken this. Well, I bought it, so I guess that makes sense. Sundial Publishing, 1989. I think I am going to read this right now because it looks like there's might be magnifying glass stuff. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time on this. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. The fact that they gave me a magnifying glass with this book is also pretty suspicious. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. So that, first off, red hat is suspicious. Route 8. Why Route 8? That's very sus. Picture of a mountain. Cook? Chef and an old man of some sort? Interesting. These pictures don't seem to be anything. Okay. All he needed to do is find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you were looking for a new clue too. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, retrieved all his cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence presence, the presence evident. He retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. These are all corner rooms. Interesting. Ooh, I'm going to get real close so I can see this. Suspect list. Rose Ball, age 50. Richard Scott, age 12. Good old Dick Scott. Friend Nandor, age 32. Sandra Dillon, 14. Bo Lee, 16. Charles Riskel, 12. Kristen Clark, age 15. They both seem to say the same thing. Interesting. His book doesn't seem to say anything. There's something about depart on an airplane. There's something here. Dead cases. Lavatory? I'm here. I just got to be close to my screen. Hi. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. So those are dead end rooms. So they're called cases instead of rooms right now. Corner rooms. Huh. Do they spell something that I'm missing? Like PPNOLP? No. LCA. I think maybe I should take this that those are definitely dead ends, because I think like the planetarium's a fake dead end. Moving on. He had looked high and looked low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He looked high and looked low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in every tomb. So this, to me, there's some very clear things. Well, first off, this says keep left, which is very strange. I think this is telling me to light the things in the tomb, which I'm actively trying to do. Technically, I have already done, but it doesn't save. Look at me being a red prince. I think this is me. I don't know what this like weird rook tower is. That seems out of place. But there doesn't seem to be anything writing here. Keep left. I mean, when you first enter the tomb and look to the left, there are the two candles that you're supposed to light. So maybe that's what that's supposed to be telling me. He looked and he looked under the beds and in the nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. He looked under the beds and in the nooks, the bedrooms and nooks, okay. He questioned the maids and he questioned the cooks. So bedrooms, nooks, maids' quarters, and kitchen, I guess. It was already over and he spoke to the chauffeur, which is the garage, I guess, who told him new clues were found only in books. So, apple, banana, orange. Made. Again, I think they're making note of hats here. To Tanner's Fork. That is an actual place on one of the maps. But this kind of implies I should look at the books, right? The clues are found only in books. Plant. So, tome after tome that was library loaned, and the books that he had already owned were searched for their covers. Searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. I mean, I think this might be saying, hey, look through the books again. Like, maybe now that I own new clue, there will be something. Man, this guy really looks like me. This guy really looks like me. I should get this hat. I'm going to write all this down, because this is a very interesting group of words. Tender cipher. Lunar renamed, so renamed moon. Uncle All. Oh, don't know what that's about. Draft the sixes. Draft the sixes. So implying something about a cipher. They all seem to have arrows, because there's an arrow right here as well. This is so weird. But like, yeah, like also the color, like this is a red book, this is a green book, like a red room and a green room, a purple room. So like a red room, a garden room, a bedroom, and a normal room. Draft the sixes. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. Okay, that's what I just did. Maybe they all refer to the previous picture. He looked under the beds and in the nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. All right, there's no beds. There's nooks. But okay. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. What I just wrote down. He doubled the meaning of each season's greeting and found that the diction of each word was a sound. There's the note in the office about books. That seems to be important. Because remember, there was the whole thing. It was like, I don't know if it's hearing or hearing, but it doesn't matter. So Merry, as in Merry Christmas, meaning Mary. Gates, meaning gates. So instead of like a gate, to like take, it's about homophones. They sound the same, but are different. So Mary and Mary. Gates meaning steps. Right meaning right. Or meaning word and your mating name. Okay, so that is the stuff about the language here. Lore means word, which I have right here. Jor means name, right? Okay. Draft the sixes, shifted extras, and fixed. Okay. So to look at this again, Tender Cipher, Lunar renamed. So it's telling me to cipher, and then renamed I think means like here's a weird pull. David Blaine had a book that came out that did something similar to this, where it was like take the right path, and then you were supposed to change path to root, and then interpret root not as a path, but the root of a tree. Like stuff like that. Tender Cipher. Uncle All. So like cipher, then rename, draft the... Alright, so... Dead end. Maybe it has something to do with drafting dead ends. The whole line thing and the gates of stuff. There's also invoking the drawing room that has all those lines. Draft the sixes. Shifted extra, the fixed. I don't quite get how sixes becomes extra. Sixes is... No, I don't quite understand it. Draft shifted. Because it looks like the D follows, right? And then... So am I supposed to, like, only pay attention to the letters that appear in all of them? Let's get back to this. Hold on. So if I were to make just a real bold guess here, T does not continue on. Does it? Oh, it could be the other words. What I'm looking at letters that are shared in the first two, which so there's an N in both. There's an E in both. So actually E N. There's a D in both. Is there a second E? There is a second E. There's an R in both. There's not a C. There's not an I. There's not a P. There's not an H. There is a third E, but there isn't. Is there a second R? There are two R's. So I got end-er out of that. I don't. Let's keep reading because I think I'm missing something here. Draft the sixes. Just tender cipher. Lunar renamed. Uncle All. All could be experienced. Like I could change that to ALL. All. Uncle. Uncle. Uncle's still uncle. Draft the sixes. I don't understand this at all. Draft the six did shifted extras. The fixed. I don't get it. All right. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered trajectory, it was nothing short of a mental lapse. Record or record or so record yeah, here. Right, maybe this is something to do with the archives. Oh, this is telling me to smash the vase, though. It's good to have found a clear clue. A man obsessed and cuckoo, too. They would say he would wander through. The best medicine is not evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Each. I don't. H. Do I just take the letter H out of this? The books are blank. H. Having read the book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Stop. So the signs, I think I need to go back and just record them. Don't know what's going on here. There's a king. It's for the chess puzzle. What's going on here? X to Y, Z to Y to Z, Z to A to B. Okay, so it's saying a simple shift cipher. Oh my God. Major. What does major mean? Ma means small and jor means jor. Ma means small. I don't know what jor means, but I feel like it's come up a few times. Jor. Ja means last, not jor though. Jor. I also want to shout this out real quick. This is the map that's under the thing. This is the train map. Train map's got to be so important. Okay. So we know the shift, and then Assume assume page count starts on title pages. Read page A, word X. Oh my God, I'm going to have to take out all the other books. Oh boy. Okay. Let's write this down. Read page A, word X. Green, C-A. Violet, B-Y. Blue, Z-X. I think it's meaning I have to take out other books. Go to page A. Not after. Something about the library. So then I think I got to take the word and then I have to shift the letters by one. I think. Oh, so much going on right now. Dead end, major key. Major key. X, Y, Z, C, B, A. Or A, B, C. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. What? Dead end, major key. That's just a shift cipher, it looks like. See all the signs. We're going to go back through the book and get all the signs. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Don't know what to do. The suspect is minor. The suspect is minor. Okay, so that's not true. The suspect is minor, so a child. The suspect is major. It's minor and major. See, that makes me think music room, right? Because that's where you get the minor key and the major key. This is read and handwritten, so this is true. But here's the thought. Are red notes made true if you correct the word? Like minor and minor? C. I look like the letter C. Huh. That's the last page. There's something written here I missed. The suspect is a key. Suspect is a key. On the way. Okay. So let's write down all these signs. Turning to another page. Run out of room on this one. Ready? All right, so let's go back through. We're just going to write all the signs down because there was a lot about the signs. So this is page 1. And I said this book is purple. So there's something about the purple. It is violet B, page B, word Y. And if this is the title page, this is page B. Word Y would be word 25. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, 15, he'd know what to do, 20. If he knew what to, That doesn't feel right, just so you know. All right, so it is Route 8, which, to call back to the thing, possibly Route 8. So, Route 8. It's the first sign. Depart. Keep left. To Tanner's Fork. Then make a right. I think we'll be riding those train things. Dead end. Record. That's a weird one. That's the only one that doesn't feel like the right sign, but it's the only sign here, unless there's one that I'm blocking with a big head. Record. Each. Stop. Dead end. Record each stop. On the way. So take Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner's Fork, then go right to the dead end, and then record each stop along the way. And then there's something about suspect is a key. We have a list of the suspects. And the suspect is a major, but is also a minor. That narrows it down to old Dick Scott, Sandra Dillon, and and Bo Lee. Let's just write those names down. Richard Scott. Sandra Dillon. Bo Lee. And what's the last one there? There's one more. Charles Riskel. All right.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to +2 Comedy Gaming, so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!